This is TransAfricaRadio.
Good morning.
How are you?
We fine.
Yeah, I feel blessed. I feel blessed. Well, tell us about the concert that it's about to take place on the 18th of March.
Okay.
Firstly, introduce yourself.
Yeah. My name is Anniki, Maswanganyi, stage name Anniki Swaggies, and I greet all the listeners who are at the moment, keen to hear what we have to deliver for them. And thank you for having us. We've been looking forward for this moment. Finally, it happened. Women in Song, it's featuring a mother and daughter concert. It's all because as women in the industry, we have never had the platform to can explore and showcase what God has given us. So this was birthed 2 years ago, and this year we saw it fit to feature mother and daughter, being myself, Mamtu and Sis Mlibati with our daughters. So we are merely saying this is a platform to showcase and pass the baton to the younger ones who are coming after us. Like when we launched it 2 years ago, we featured Mam Abigail, Mam Dorothy, just to set the food, to show that we are not just talking. It's not a talk show. We also act, and it is imperative that we have to honor those who came before us, because we actually got inspired by the struggle they went through and they overcame. So we are saying we are taking, they actually inspired us and they passed the baton to us. We feel it's selfless of us to can as well pass the baton to the coming generations. And being women, we need to empower women who are in the industry, who can be the trend setters, and they change the game of the industry. This is all because of what we went through. The industry taught us a lot. We laughed, we smiled, we cried. So all those things, we need to put them into one perspective, especially that in this platform where we feature mother and daughter, we do what we love with the people that we love, being our children. So it's all in the game of love, though we are going to portray the pains we went through. But when you love something, you don't just give up easily. You persist, and with love, love conquers all. Eventually, here we are with our daughters on stage. So this is going to be one of the first in the country, if not South Africa. So people must come and see what is it that we mean in terms of leadership. We are teaching these young girls leadership. Next time, it won't only be our biological daughters. We are calling upon every girl out there who says, I've got a mother in Mom 2. I've got a mom in Mom Natalia or Mom Anniki. Come, we are here to mentor you, take you by the hand, and show you what the industry looks like.
Beautiful. In the studio, we have women, they call them Women in Song, teaming up with a mother and daughter concert, which is going to take place on the 18th of March. And you have just heard the utterances of Mam Anniki Swaggies. Sisi, may you introduce yourself?
Good morning. My name is Natalia Molebati, and I am so honored to be part of the mother and daughter concert. When you said I'm greeting the legends, I didn't even want to respond, because I'm thinking, okay, I'm not there yet. But I'm sitting here with Sis Anniki and Sis Stu, and I am so inspired, because these are really the women who take us by the hand and who wish us well, in their words, but also in their hearts and in their minds. So this concert is really a manifestation of that, where we've got all types of music we're seeing to jazz and poetry, and this is such a conscious effort that the organizers of this event have made, because it is such a wonderful message of jazz and African music and positive word to pass on to our daughters, and our biological daughters, but also our daughters in the communities, in the societies, our daughters who want to be part of the music. And Nati, we are inspired by the same Omam Dorothy and all the legends who come before us. So it's really a beautiful and inspiring space to be in.
Wonderful. The studio is definitely alight. In case you've just joined us, welcome to it. You can listen to us on DSTV, channel 872. And thanks for tuning in. You have made a logical choice. Make use of our Twitter handle at TransAfrica872. And our Instagram account is at TransAfricaRadio. If you have any questions of your own that you may like to ask, Abo Mama, you're more than welcome to do so. And our WhatsApp line, it's +2779 2544 Over to you, Mama.
Mam do Nokwe. Do Nokwe by profession, but every young person calls me Mam do. I'm feeling so blessed right now, because that's what Anniki told me about this concept a long time ago, and it happened that this year she said, Mom, do we featuring mothers and daughters, and you and your daughter please come on. And the fact that it is happening in the midst of all the business, you know how life keeps us so busy, survival business, but this is just moving forward. Things are just happening, and women are naturally naturals. And the fact that we'll be there on stage with our children, the power that's going to be coming out of that stage, because we like to express ourselves a lot, and we'll be together, speaking to you, our boys and our men. You're going to have to listen to every word.
No, true.
Bring your books, bring your journals, use your phones, because whatever will be coming out of those songs, of those poems, will be building you to move forward. I learned something a couple of days ago, and I actually look for it on YouTube today. This woman, her name is Laura van der Kam. She says, when we focus on what matters, we can build the lives we want in the time we've got. Yeah. And I was in sort of like a debate yesterday, because I was talking about that we always say, oh, I have no time, I don't have the time. And I posted something based on this concept that, we have to focus on what matters. And this matters. No matter how much time we spend on this, it matters so much, because where there is a mother, that's when we build, that's when we create. And I posted something that said, let me start it from the middle so I can finish it quick. There's no integrity in someone saying they don't have time to do something, because time is a choice. We choose what we want to do based on what we find important for us. It is always a matter of choice how we set our priorities. And that's exactly what Anniki has done. She set her priorities straight, that I'm going to make time for this mothers and daughters, for the women in legacy. I thank God for putting that thought in her mind.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much.
All right, before we go to the next question, I'd like to play a music by Mamdu Nokwe called Maline.
Oh, that's what they played yesterday in 2004.
Stunningly beautiful. Stunningly beautiful. What's your name again?
Nobiko.
Nobiko. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
And she's performing with her mom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When did you start playing guitar?
2 years ago.
Wow. That long. And you're playing so good.
Thank you.
Yo, thank you very much. You've made my day. Well, the production put together by Ekaya Creatives and Marketing under the championship of Mam Anniki put together an array of artists as they celebrate women instrumentalists. To complete the lineup, she would like to introduce the names of the band.
Oh yes, these wonderful women, young women, actually, they inspire me to create more. Okay, we're looking forward to the energies of these young women as the lineup on the band. We have bassist is Grace, and on drums is Nozipo. First keys is Lindelwe. Second keys is Uzintle. And saxophone Ntombesintu. I may probably feature on percussions just to give that surprise. Hey. So please come and witness this because this is one of the best performance. You won't regret having spent the night with us, just to come there and witness what God has given us to occupy the industry and to can drive forward the message of love, the message that actually combines the community, because you must remember, without love we are not going anywhere. Sure. So we are breaking the stereotype that says women working together, it's a no. I've known Umamtu from 1998 and I happened to be featured on Inyaka Nyaka video. Out of love and respect for one another, we're still working together even now. I've known Natalia as well 8 years ago. We are still together. I've known Mama Gabiko. By the way, Biko will be performing with Ayanda, Mama Gabiko. I've known Ayanda since she was at school. She's now a big mom. You know, I can say somehow the Swaggies and Nokwe, I don't know, maybe from our great somewhere there we relate. So we've been like a big family. Natalie, Leah, even those girls, they are from different nationalities, but we are one big family. And the dedication, you must come and see this. They are so dedicated. They own the production and the music as if it's theirs. I love the spirit. So that is what our ministry is all about. Putting women together, doing the beautiful things together, because we must remember that as we go up, we must pull others up. So that tomorrow when I've fallen, I must have people who will lift me up. And it doesn't happen because you say to someone, I'm helping you because you will help me. Actually, I'm not doing anyone a favor here, and they are not doing me a favor. We are just responding to the call, the call from the universe to say, this is the space you women, chosen women, must occupy. So we are following in our destiny. So it's not a favor done for whoever. We are just doing what we are called to do, and what is good for the community, and what is good for leadership in this country. We've got to learn to live selflessly. And I really thank God, because when we launched Women in Song, I was bedridden. I was in bed for 4 months. I couldn't even lift a finger. All I was doing was doing a WhatsApp proposal and giving it to Utemba Dlamini, who's been helping me throughout. Then you would forward the proposal and say, Sisi, we are running out of time. And because I was sick, it would take me 2 weeks to respond to him. But with the grace of God, we managed to launch what has birthed today's program. So it's all God. He knows why he did what he did. He knows why we are here today. And he knows what is going to take us, because this program has to run at least for 5 years or more. It will depend on who's coming on board. And we would love to invite corporate. Come, this is a good cause. If Biko is doing it now, we must look into what Biko will be doing in 10 years, 20 years. And there's still other Bikos who are being birthed as we are talking. So we cannot let the industry die because people don't understand how come music industry is our profession. You better come, talk to us about it. We'll take you through. This is not what we chose. Music industry chose us for a purpose. So we've got to get more sponsors coming on board so that our children are not frustrated out there. Right now, the country is in chaos of trying to empower the youth. We are saying Nyaupe has taken over. We are saying booze has taken over. It's all because people who sponsor Nyaupe, they are out there aggressively. They do it and they do it daylight. We even know them and the police cannot arrest them.
Committed.
But here we come with a good cause. There's no corporate that's saying, you know what, I have $1 million just there, dusted in my cupboard. Let me just, So it's high time. It's high time, people of Africa, people of South Africa, business, we are calling upon you to come on board. We are appealing. We cannot sit back and see another Nyaupe generation going forward. We don't have leaders of tomorrow. Our boys, they are somewhere in the corner, walking asleep, dirty, not knowing their names. So we must do something. And what they will do to our young girls, they're going to rape them. So we don't have a healthy nation to bring up children. So we are saying to everyone out there, come, buy tickets. They are very cheap. The show is at the Joburg Theatre, the Fridge. The tickets on web tickets or PNPay is 150. How much? How much?
180.
180. I don't know why I like 180.
Discount.
And it's not the first time. Yes, it's not the first time I'm being
Discount
corrected.
on air.
So please, let's correct it. 180 is not much. Looking at the lineup, I've got legends. Come, you'll be educated. You'll be inspired. Africa, this is for you. South Africa, this is for you. Let's make it run for the next 5 years. Give us money. You will see what we can do with our children. You'll be proud to see tomorrow's sober leaders. By the way, I need to correct this. When I started in the music industry in the 70s, I used to see Barabototsia Plaque. Drinking backstage. And then I was told, yes. And let me just confess, because I did try to tear plug. But this was not working for me. I was more wild on stage. I couldn't be controlled. So I realized this is not for me. Because it's natural. Why would you take plug or whatever? Why do you want to be high? Because for me to be on stage, I become high. Because I do what I love. So let's stop associating music with booze, drugs, and Aiko. Aiko is not there. Just do what you love and be inspired. Aiko. Yes.
It's very interesting what you have just mentioned now, because me and my colleagues, we were actually talking about this, that there are people who are really doing well, but little we know that they're actually very shy people, and their art puts them out there.
Yes, sure.
And they come across challenges where now they have to overcome this fear of being known by many people. So what is the advice that you can give to someone who's very shy but yet very talented?
Look, just let your talent take over you. Die into your talent. Whilst when you're on stage, you won't be shy. You'll be able to face 4,000 people. So you can see that this is a spiritual thing. Let your talent take over. Don't even want to boost it with anything. Do what you love. Do it. It's limitless. Your talent is limitless and is more powerful than you think. It can open doors from all over. We go to places like Mamtu just came back from the UK. Was it UK?
Yes, US.
Yes, US. So you can see how far your talent can take you. You go there, people already know about you. Oh, okay,
Yes.
okay. So for anyone, look, just focus on your talent. Do what you love. It will open doors for you. Don't even take anything, any drug to try and say, "Ufunukususa mahloni." No, it's not working. And the advice that I'm giving is that there is a norm of musicians being poppers and all those things. Let me just correct this. It so happened that in the genres that we are, I am in the music industry. I'm feeding my family. I'm feeding relatives. It so happens. And we are so selfless. I perform today. I get no mangabe 80,000 or 50,000. I get back home. Kuno mamgad. I'm gonna buy grocery for all these families.
Actually, it's a kind of responsibility
Yes.
we have.
And it so happened that after I bought, I had a show today. I got the 80,000, and tomorrow I buy for these families. I get sick and die 3 days. There comes people who are naive, talking all this nonsense about us, and they don't come to us and ask us, "Why are you like this?" We care for our families. Even extended families. So we don't live for us, we live for our families. That's how we are. That's how we are gifted. But let me tell you, music industry has got money. That's why today we have our homes. We're able to take kids to all these schools. We are able to drive like anyone else. There is money, and it's not like we are not money conscious. We do save. So any parents out there, don't be frustrated. This is a profession just like any other, and you can make a living out of this.
Wow.
Yes.
Nice one. Before I hand things over to you, Mamtu Nokwe, would like to play another song. Surprise. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Mamtu Nokwe, I'd like to know about, your involvement. You are someone with a very solid pedigree. You've been around for a long time. What is it that you would like to leave behind?
I want to leave myself behind. I know and I believe and I know that I am my ancestors. So as I'm here, I know that it's me and it's me and it's me forever and ever. That is why I have my granddaughter making music already, and I ran with her. We got lost today. We went to the wrong place. We were both carrying our guitars, and I was just saying, wow, we were meant to be here together. It was so beautiful, just sitting there lost. We didn't know where we were. But I realized that, hey, this is my ancestor. It's somebody else who's carrying on. So yes, I'm going to leave myself behind.
And how did that happen when it comes to Nobiko? How did you identify her talent? What caught your attention and this young girl of mine?
Bigo just showed up. I used to tell her, Mom, I'm like, listen to her. She composes music. It comes natural. Even before she could speak English, she liked to write songs in English. And she would just say, yeah, Mama, or I hear you, or I'm hungry, and it will be a song, And so everything she plays is something she has written. But then when she was still very young, she's 10 now, but from the age of 5, 6, she was already performing.
I know there's only 4 minutes left.
Yes.
I would have loved this interview to be a bit lengthy, but I'd like to hand things over to Unobiko to do what she does best with her magical fingers. The stage, it's all yours.
Rise and shine, rise and shine, rise and shine, the sun is smiling every morning.
Nobiko. You want to make me cry, I see.
Feel free to cry.
I meant don't cry. Unfortunately, it's 11 o'clock on the dot, Central African time. It's another time for Corinne to take care of the business all the way up until 2 o'clock Central African time. It has been an amazing 40 minutes of my life, I should say. I'm really resuscitated. I feel blessed. Definitely today it's going to be a new beginning for me.
This is TransAfrica Radio.